Hello there. Today we're going to be animating in Camtasia, and we'll be using some graphics I've made here in Photoshop. So this pair of people are going to come zooming in from the left side. This fellow will come in zooming in from the right side. This sign is then going to fall down and maybe tip over. And then after that, we're going to have this disappointed fella come in, and we'll be reading some stats. The voiceover will be doing some stats over that. Here's the voiceover.
70% of strategies fail. Organizations only realize 60% of the potential value of a given strategy.
So that's the voiceover. So I thought it would be funny to have that sign fall down. Let's bring those bits of media in, and we'll get started. I like recording these to show what's possible in Camtasia. I am always finding more that I can do in the program, and sometimes when you can see what's possible, you can then do it yourself. So that's why we're doing this today in Camtasia on PC, Windows 10. Alright, so the first thing we'll drag in is these folks. Then we'll drag in our trainer. And we'll drag in the sign. Where are you, sign? So that's the reason why I have this framed funny is that when the sign falls down, I want it to hinge from the corner, and Camtasia automatically chooses the middle as the rotation point for rotating, and so that's why I've framed this corner in the middle, in the corner there. So this is gonna fall down, maybe, yeah, like that way, and then dunk, and then maybe fall down like this. So that'll be funny. Alright, so the first thing to do is to get these kind of to the scale we like. And we'll bring in this. This is the second version of this guy who's going to be like, what happened? It's a lot to happen in, 3 seconds, but I think it'll be funny and memorable.
70% of strategies fail. Organization.
Okay. So we'll scale this to something we like. I'm going to move the audio to the bottom here. And grab all these at the same time. Because I want to have a bit of a floor below them where we can put more stats. Something like that. Yep. Okay, and then the floor will be a box, so we'll go to callouts, choose this square, stretch it out, change the fill to white, and that way we could put some text down here. 70% of strategies fail. So I'm going to put you down here. insert a track above, and we're going to do some text. And we're going to put 70% of strategies fail. Okay. Turn it white. Match the typeface. And oh yeah, we need the right color as well, which is going to be this sort of khaki. What would you call it? Army tan? There we go. Army, is this army blanket periwinkle? What is it? Make you bigger. Alright, this is going to be memorable. Viewers will be like, what? 70%? Oh my gosh, and look how upset those people are about it. I need to remember that stat. That's what they'll say.
70% of
Okay. So, everything's going to enter from somewhere off screen. It's just the style that we're going to use. So let's see, not you, we're going to hide you for now. You're going to come from the side along with not you, but you and you and you. So we're going to add an animation. Well, let's group them. Group them for this part. And go to Visual Properties, add an animation. Their entrance will be 10 frames, 1/3 of a second. And they will come from the left. La la la. Good.
70% of strategies fail.
We'll have that. You know, maybe they should all come in from the left. No, we'll have him come in from the right just to do it. Add animation. 10 frames to the beginning. Click on him. We'll crop this just because it's getting in the way. Okay.
70% of strategy.
And then we're going to want that to start falling down right away. So split that, ungroup it. Nice. And then the sign, we're going to animate you. Do 10 frames. And you're going to start tipping. That's funny. It's like, what? Okay.
Of strategies fail.
Okay, I think we want it to swing back a little bit.
70% of strategies fail.
Oh, we can have it start sooner too, thankfully.
%70 of strategies fail.
Yeah, I think it's going to bounce back a little bit. So we'll add an animation. Maybe make it 5 frames and just have it come back a little bit.
70% of strategies fail.
Yeah. I think we're going to do the same thing and have it swing back. So that was 5 frames, right? So we'll go out 5 more frames. Select it. Add animation. And have it swing back down that way.
Of strategies fail. 70% of strategies fail.
Do we have time to make it fall? I think that would be so funny.
70% of strategies fail.
I think we gotta do it.
Seventy percent of strategies fail.
Okay, yeah, we can have it fall down here. So 10 frames from here is 3, maybe it's more like 5 frames. From 221 is 226. Add animation. And grab you. Nope, you. And down you go.
70% of strategies fail. Of strategies fail.
It's funny, but what else is it gonna do? I think we'll just keep it like that.
70% of strategies fail.
Yeah, and then it moves. The whole thing, everybody moves. So let's grab you. Oh, yeah, what we're doing next is having the guy be like, what?
Of strategies fail.
Uh-huh. Yeah, where's your friend? And he says, what?
70% of strategies fail. Percent of strategies fail.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's like, what? What do I do?
Percent of strategies fail.
And then it moves right then. Okay. So we can we group that? We'll group it 10 frames before. So 06. Split them. Group them. Love that grouping feature. I really didn't know about that for the longest time.
Organizations only.
Okay, and then all of you can go to the right, I'm thinking. So we add an animation. Go to the keyframe here. Select our group and get them on out. Oh, but you know what? We should have kept the floor. So let's undo this. You can undo. It doesn't remember. Okay, maybe something like this. We ungroup you. You go here. You come all the way out. Now we group you. We want 10 frames. Now we march you out. They're out. Okay, let's watch that from the beginning to get the context.
70% of strategies fail. Organizations. 70% of strategies fail. Organization.
That's funny. Okay, and so as that one comes leaves, another one arrives, which is this disappointed gentleman. He's like, why me all the time? I never get it right, do I? He's a little he's a giant right now. We need to get him to the right size. There you go. Why is it? Why me all the time? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Okay. I'm just going over here. Okay.
Of strategies fail. Organizations only realize.
Okay. And that. We need some text under there. What's the stat?
Organizations only realize 60% of the potential value of a given strategy.
%60 potential realized. Which is maybe 60% of potential. There's an extra space between that O and that percent there. Okay, and it's gonna come in from the left. So these graphics I got from stock, Adobe stock, and then I manipulated them. Usually they're black with a white background, so I take them in Photoshop and make them white with the transparent background. Maybe we'll do that for a tutorial one of these days. We'll add an animation to you. 10 frames. And you're coming in from the left.
Fail. Organizations only realize 60% of the potential value of a given strategy.
That's great. All right, I think that works. And we'll keep adding to this list, but that's what I wanted to go over today. One last look.
70% of strategies fail. Organizations only realize 60% of the potential value of a given strategy.
All right. See you soon.